connect. And so if you want to see how the Greenworks foam cannon performs, the Tool Daily foam cannon performs, the 1.1 Orifice, and the other 5 pressure washer quick connect spray nozzle tips, which I've got in my hands here. If you want to see how they perform, click on the link in the description for the car pressure washer, and it should take you to the video. The red quick connect spray nozzle tip and provides a maximum blast, but is rarely used because its spray covers so little area and the force is so high, making it unsafe to use on so many surfaces that it will take forever to clean anything. Do not use this nozzle on soft surfaces like wood, siding, cars. Homeowners should rarely ever use this pressure washer nozzle. There are cases where they prove very useful for removing very tough, caked on mud from construction equipment or rust, or holding at the right distance to remove tough stains from high strength concrete. The 15 degrees nozzle is used to prepare surfaces for painting. When used at the right distance, it can be great at removing tough mud and dirt. Say for example from a 4-wheel drive. The green nozzle tip is probably the most common nozzle tip to use around the home. It's great for boat, for your car, for your patio furniture and driveways. It creates a nice white sheet of water. It cleans a great area faster as well. Whereas the white nozzle is low pressure and is great for fragile surfaces like windows and blinds. And lastly, the soaping tip of the black nozzle is special because it not only has the widest degree of 65 degrees but also a larger orifice. It needs a larger orifice to decrease velocity, thus increasing pressure in the hose. This increase in pressure pulls detergent into the line so you can apply soap to the surface for an easier clean. So I've pretty much disconnected the Greenworks foam cannon from the spray wand by undoing the spring lock. And if I make a comparison with the Tool Daily foam cannon and the Greenworks foam cannon, if you look at the quarter inch quick connect, you can see that although they're somewhat similar, they're not exactly the same length, and there is no way that the Tool Daily's foam cannon quarter inch quick connect can fit into the spray wand. It's not the same length, so it's pointless using the spring lock to lock it into position. What we're going to do is to take off the spray wand from the gun and use an adapter, whereby we can get the quarter inch quick connect from the Tool Daily foam cannon to fit into the gun directly. Okay, so the quarter inch quick connect would have to fit into a quarter inch connector adapter. The orifice size of the nozzle in the Tool Daily foam cannon determines the operating pressure of the machine. As a rule of thumb, the smaller the orifice, the greater the restriction of water flowing through the machine. This causes the pressure to increase. So, choosing a nozzle with too large of an orifice will reduce the operating pressure, and that's why we're substituting the Greenworks for the Tool Daily foam cannon. And to take out the quarter inch quick connect, we will be using the size 17 spanner and using the open-ended spanner to undo the quick connect, so I can have access to the orifice that's on the inside of the quarter inch quick connect. The quick connect has got a quarter inch that should subsequently fit into an adapter later on. So I'd make a comparison between this quick connect and the quick connect spray nozzle tips, just one of them, and see if it's about the same size before I purchase my adapter. And you see they're about the same size. They would fit into the quarter inch adapter. So in order to change the orifice from the Tool Daily foam cannon, we're going to use a Phillips screwdriver, slot that in, undo the orifice anti-clockwise, and swap it with the 1.1mm orifice. And when we get it out, we make a comparison between the 1.1 and the 1.25mm orifices, and we can see that the default orifice that came with the Tool Daily foam cannon is the diameter is slightly larger than the aftermarket 1.1mm orifice. And so when you compare the piggy bank slots and the diameter, you can see clearly on visual inspection that the 1.25mm orifice is slightly larger than the 1.1mm. If you are quite curious you can see that the design on the aftermarket 1.1mm Orifice and the 1.25 is very similar to the Greenworks Orifice. You know, all you need is a piggy bank slot and the hole diameter on the other side. Okay, so they pretty much replicated the mechanism, you know, from the Greenworks foam cannon. And if you flip the quarter-inch quick connect on the quick connect spray nozzle tips, you can see that they're very similar to the orifices that we took out from the Tool Daily foam orifice, as well as the purchased aftermarket 1.1mm orifice, which I've got here. And so what I can deduce from the mechanism of the way these tips have been constructed is that practically doing the same thing, but I've got, you know, different spray areas they can cover, and, you know, different capacities. That's about it really. And when we talk about capacity, we can, you know, take reference from the Tool Daily foam cannon that's come with an adjustable nozzle. All we need to do is to undo the knob, you know, at the top, and this nozzle here opens up or closes up, you know, and that, you know, spreads the foam or detergent, you know, in various angles. So water basically comes from the pressure washer hose through that orifice, and it pops out through, you know, this variable nozzle from the detergent tank, as opposed to the Greenworks foam cannon, which doesn't have, you know, an adjustable nozzle for its detergent tank. Now that we're pretty much done with the comparisons, we're going to install the 1.1mm orifice into the Tool Daily foam cannon, you know, to provide more power, and then subsequently install the quarter-inch quick connect, also ensuring that the orifice is tight by using a Phillips head screwdriver, and that the quarter-inch quick connect is tight enough, you know, using the open-ended